Okay, so Jim is not the type of guy to appreciate things like Garden of the Gods for what it is, or like the beauty of it and the splendor of
rocks.
Rocks. I'm not focused.
Rocks
are heavy.
They hurt people.
Anyway, so he's like, I'm really doing this more for you. Oh look, they've got a bunch of dogs down there. Because he doesn't really understand the point.
That one guy has like 40 dogs.
Yeah, he doesn't really understand the point. Look how pretty.
What? What's pretty? It's just rocks.
But like the mountain and then those rocks over there.
They're not pretty. They look like they were poorly cut by a child.
They're beautiful.
No, they're rocks.
They're amazing.
Okay, hold on.
Look how pretty.
Visitor Center's to the right. Garden of the Gods Park is to the left. Where's the visitor center? Let's go there first. So the Garden of the Gods Park is down there.
Yeah. So anyway, he was like, I don't really understand the point. It's just a bunch of rocks. And I said, I really want to see the balancing rock. Apparently it's one really big rock sitting on top of one really small rock. And he was like, wow, rocks on top of rocks. He said, back where I come from, we call that gravel. So yeah, he's not the type to really appreciate this. But I'm really excited, and it is very pretty. I wasn't doing it for the sides. Nice and toasty in here. What do you think, babe? Rate it from 1 to 10.
4.
I would say probably for me, like an 8. It was really pretty, definitely. I didn't take my camera, but I got some clips on my phone, and I'm sure I'll put those in here. The part where we were actually climbing up one of the rocks, that was really cool. And then when we got to the top, it was like breezy but beautiful. The view was gorgeous. That part was really cool. We walked 3 miles, 3.12 miles. That's what my watch recorded, and we were only walking for about an hour and a half, so that was not bad at all. And I think we're gonna drive to another part of the Garden of the Gods, and I think we're gonna drive to the balancing rock part and then get out and walk some more. But so far I really like it. I'm thirsty. Are you thirsty? I feel like that last little bit, like walking through the parking lot, I feel like I got the most sweaty out of the whole thing. That was the hardest part. Yeah. Which is weird because it was level. But that's when I got the hottest, yeah. Whenever we were walking the trail, it was nice. I wasn't sweating that bad. But yeah, once we got back to the parking lot where the Suburban was, then we got really hot and sweaty. It's weird. We are walking to Red Lobster now because Red Lobster is literally, you can see it from the hotel. Jim and I were talking because I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for me to, the perfect time for me to wean Blake because I'm not going to be with him for 3 days. And I brought a pump with me, but I went to pull it out and I don't have a cord for it. So there's no way for me to plug it in. And I brought my little Haka pump, so if I just like get way too full, I can use that. But I don't think I was actually prepared to wean him. I think part of me was still kind of like, okay, maybe when we get back, he'll still want to nurse and I can still nurse him, and I was just gonna pick it right back up. But because I'm not gonna be able to pump, I thought, you know, I could just let it be and I'll dry up and I could just be done nursing. But honestly, it like for real makes me sad to think about it. That may be so weird, but it really makes me kind of sad to think that I'm gonna be done nursing my baby. Anyway, that was just something that I wanted to throw in there because it was on my mind. This is the best part. Babe, go ahead and just tear one of those open. Let me see it. Go ahead. You want me to do it? Okay.
No, wait, it's not focus. Wait, focus. Focus. There we go.
All right, now that I'm like way past full, I got the shrimp linguine. Is that how you say it? Linguine. And then 3 jumbo pieces of coconut shrimp. So good. This little sauce that they give you to dip the coconut in is, oh, so good. And then I had a bowl of
Dip the shrimp in.
New Orleans chowder. Yeah, what did I say?
Dip the coconut in.
Oh, I meant dip the shrimp in. Anyway, and then these rolls are the best thing about Red Lobster.
Biscuits.
Oh, biscuits, yeah. And then Jim got the chicken fingers and french fries with some mashed taters, Caesar salad, and his appetizer was those things, mozzarella sticks. So good. I got sunburned so bad last night. Yesterday, when we were out at Garden of the Gods, I got sunburned so bad. Y'all, my face looks awful. My skin is so rough, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to fix it.
So I'm gonna keep
Alright, so we have just been walking around different stores. He's been singing random songs today and then destroying them.
Got plenty of stones and rocks in my pockets.
Anyway, so we just went to, what else stores have we gone to today? Party City, Burlington, PetSmart, Ross. We just got out of Old Navy. We went to Walmart earlier. We have only got one thing, and that was something that I got. Actually, at Walmart, we got some tweezers and some fingernail clippers. But at Old Navy, I got this t-shirt. Oh, cute little print. And it was on the clearance rack for $3. So I said, can't pass that up.
Yes, you can.
They can't.
Yes, you can.
They can't.
You can.
They can't.
I did.
Cannot. It is almost 1 o'clock, and we are gonna head to Olive Garden to eat lunch.
Maybe it's a silo hungry.
Alrighty folks, we made it to our final destination. Couples Retreat starts tonight. Do you know what time the first thing is? Anyway, it starts tonight, but we're here. We're at the Best Western in Colorado Springs. And let me show you our room. Here's the bathroom. Nothing fancy. It's a bathroom. And then there's a closet right here. We got a microwave, a refrigerator, a coffee pot. We got 2 beds, one for me, one for him. And yeah, that's basically it. TV, desk. By the way, guys, I told you that my pump didn't have a cord with it. Well, I came to realize that I was very much going to need a pump. And so we went to Goodwill and looked in their cords, and we ended up finding a cord for the pump. So I'm able to pump now, which is wonderful. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there. And then we ran by Dutch Bros again after lunch. And so yeah, that's it.
Would be beneficial or something that we haven't already heard or cliche, but I really thought this was a very good point. It says that we are to think of him as our VIP. So each one of those letters, V, I, and P, I ought to respect him verbally. So for my V, it's verbally. My husband's not top love language, but pretty close to the top is words of affirmation. So this is kind of a big deal to him when I am constantly complimenting him, or I'm constantly telling, I mean, not like I constantly have to do this, but like if I'm consistent is a better word, giving him compliments. Sometimes we might think, well, he doesn't deserve a compliment this moment, but you know, I thought of the thoughts of how sometimes we feel like I don't have anything to compliment him on right now, but when it's hardest to compliment is when I feel as wives we should look past all of the difficult things that we're seeing and find something to compliment him on.
So it's my job to talk to the husbands. We're going to go to Ephesians chapter 5. We're going to read verse 25. I feel like I should be on this. Verse 25 says, "Husbands, love your wives even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it." And then going up to verse 23, "For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the Savior of the body." Now down to verse 28 and 29. "So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourisheth it and cherisheth it, even as the Lord of the church." And I began to think about this devotion and about how, you know, there's many studies that have been done about how women are more adept to show respect to their husbands when they feel loved by their husbands. When she feels genuinely loved, her natural reaction is to show more respect to her husband. When she feels the love of her husband in the way that he treats her, provides for her, leads her, and the many other ways that he can show love to her, it is what is going to cause her to want to indeed show him that respect.
This is his desire. He wants a man and a woman to come together and then to be one flesh. That's his desire. But Satan's desire is completely the opposite. Do you have anything to say on that first one?
That just that the woman was created to be his helpmate. She was created for him. Now that's a concept this world would like to just push aside. It's woman. It's all about women to me nowadays, and we have to just. I feel like for women today, it's hard to keep that thought process if you are filling your mind with everything that's out here in the world, because the world says be who you are supposed to be. It's all about me, but it's not. It's about God's program, God's way.
So remember 2 words, brother. Yes, dear.
And something else that a wise man once said, would you rather be right or be happy? So we're going to be hearing from this great man of so profound wisdom right now. His name is Jeff Allen.
Years, and my father gave me one really wise piece of advice before I got married, and it's held true for 32 years. On my wedding day, my father said to me, before you argue with your new wife, and you're going to argue with her, before you do, take some time, step back, ask yourself 2 questions. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Right. And then he broke down and sobbed right in front of me.
Alright, you guys, so we have made it home from Couples Retreat. We've got the dog back. Kiva's home. The boys are on their way, so they'll be here probably within the next couple of hours. So I'm really excited to see them. Today, I really was missing them a lot. I've missed them all weekend, but just knowing that I'm about to see them, and I'm going to have all my boys back, and then all of us are going to be back together again. I'm so excited to see them. It feels like it's been forever. It's just been 3 nights, but it feels like it's been ages. But anyway, Couples Retreat was absolutely fantastic. I feel so encouraged and inspired to make my marriage the very best it can be, to love my husband the very best that I know how, and to strive to love him more and to respect him more, to honor him. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what the Lord has in store in our marriage, within our marriage, for our marriage, in the next year and in the years to come. And I'm already looking forward to next Couples Retreat. It is so good. It's just so enjoyable for us. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know that we're home, and say thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to love God. He's bringing in all this stuff. Remember to love God and to love each other, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.